Hello, fellow Star Wars fans. My name is Star Raptor, and welcome to the channel. Today we have one Star Wars comic to talk about, and it is the Star Wars Ongoing issue number 42. This is called The Sith and the Skywalker, and I like how that we're not in the Dark Droids crossover anymore, but we are still getting these fancy little titles, banners across the front of the book here. It's interesting that we're not getting the part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5 type storylines. We're just getting these single title storylines. Very interesting direction. But getting into it, this is written by Charles Soule with artwork by Stephen Cummings. So this is a Luke Skywalker duology. Issue number 42, 43 are going to explore Luke Skywalker trying to figure out about this red Kyber crystal. So essentially what he has done is, after the events of the Scourge, he has gone off on his own with R2-D2. He has incited the help of Greta, who had helped in getting the crystal before, the green and the red. So now he is trying to come to grips with, how is he going to redeem a Sith? How is he going to redeem his father? So he has the idea that he is going to try to solve the red crystal, trying to cleanse this red crystal. And the way he learns about this is from Auntie Fees of Greta, her aunt. So anyway, they have to go through this ritual where they're going to put this crystal on his head. He is going to go in his third mind's eye or whatever to go spiritually into this crystal in his mind. And he finds this Sith Lord, and now he is trying to overcome this Sith Lord by turning them to the light, I assume. But before he is even able to do that, he is imprisoned, and that's where we get this big cliffhanger. But the idea, I like the idea of this, thing of Luke having to go on this another journey through the cave, if you will, of Dagobah or what have you, of being compartmentalized, and the idea of the risk that's involved. He can go into madness and be completely insane if he doesn't come out of this experience quite right. We also get some really neat little kind of growth moments for Luke Skywalker in his comic in general. We get to see him as soon as he approaches Greta, she's firing a blaster at him, not knowing who he is, a stranger at first, until she realizes it. But he full on blocks a laser bolt with his hand, kind of a la Darth Vader in the Cloud City room, dinner room scene with Han Solo shooting at him, all that stuff. So it's cool to see Luke, even though he doesn't really know what he was doing in that situation, that his power is growing. We also get a sense of where his mind is at. And the idea of Greta asking, like, what's going on with him? Is he not interested in me romantically or something? And it's the idea that studying the Force for Luke right now is his obsession. He's putting everything on the wayside. It's not necessarily talking about his sexuality, but just he is so busy in life right now. Like, his main goal is to focus on, as he is the last Jedi at this point, to get better with the Force. That is his focus. So I like that we're getting that idea behind Luke of, oh, why is he a single dude at this point in time or whatever? He's just not concerned about women or men or whoever at this point. He is just focused on the Force. So we also see some cool iconography of the Old Republic, I think. We got these troopers that look like they're Sith troopers or Revan troopers from the Old Republic. So we don't know exactly where this is. If it is an Old Republic, we're seeing those Sith Eternal symbols that we've seen originally in The Rise of Skywalker, which is really neat on Exegol. So there's a lot more to glean from this. We still got another issue to finish off this little duology before we go off to Lando Land. But as far as this is, there's a lot of build-up. There's some lore built into this, but there's just more of a setup issue. So what'd you think about this issue 42 of Star Wars? Let me know in the comment section down below. For more on Star Wars, you're already in the right place. I break down these comics in more detail with my buddy Matthew Neugebauer over on the Star Wars Underworld Podcast YouTube channel. We're on the Tractor Beam every Wednesday as these comics release. Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're breaking these down in bigger, better detail than I do here. So go ahead, check that out, subscribe to our channel, and do subscribe to the channel that you're watching right now. Subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified when future videos go live. That's going to do it for me, Star Raptor. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always.
Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also included 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Star Raptor.